periodic
Periodic
table.
table.
Okay, we prepared Mendeleev's periodic table, and you know in the Mendeleev periodic table there were 8 vertical columns called groups and 7 horizontal rows called as
Periods.
Okay, we also had seen the law of Mendeleev, that is properties of elements are the periodic functions of their atomic
Masses.
It means we arrange the elements as per the increasing
Order of atomic masses.
atomic mass. The meaning of atomic mass, you know, that is sum of protons and
Neutrons present.
What we say atomic mass. Okay. Then you know another criteria of his table that we will see in what way he really classified and which points he did consider while arranging the elements in the table. And you know in his time there were 63 elements known, discovered. Okay. Now we see the relation between atomic mass of elements and their physical and chemical properties. Okay, this point is kept while preparing the table. He considered the physical and chemical properties of elements. What are the physical properties? Physical properties in respect of density, melting point and boiling point. And what are the chemical properties? Chemical properties are in respect of combination of elements with highly reactive elements. Correct? Here what happened? Which are the highly reactive elements? Hydrogen and oxygen. He considered hydrogen and oxygen to be highly reactive elements, and he relates hydrogen and oxygen with other elements. Okay, that also we have seen. You know, in first group there was hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Correct? In first group there was hydrogen. Hydrogen combines with oxygen to form
H2O.
And the formula given there R2O.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Then second group, you know, magnesium combines with
Oxygen.
okay, to form magnesium
Oxide.
which was kept in the second group. Correct?
Yes.
And the formula was RO.
R.
Correct? So in this manner, you know, he arranged the elements and by seeing chemical properties and by seeing physical properties. You know, mass of element or mass of atom, actually mass is measured in kilogram. Any mass is measured in
Kilograms.
mass of atom is measured in ANU, strong mass. Why? Why not it is measured in kilogram? It is not measured in kilogram because the mass of atom is quite negligible. The mass of atom is very, very less. That's why special unit is given. That is ANU. Okay. Then we have seen about physical property and about
Chemical property.
So by taking this into consideration, all such points into consideration, he prepared this table. He classified all known elements. Okay. So first of all, we will see the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. What are the speciality? What are the best achievements of his periodic table? Okay, Mendeleev's classification was really good classification. And because of that, the next scientist, Moseley, he got better idea to classify elements perfectly. Okay, now let's see the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. The first merit, that atomic mass of some elements were corrected. Before Mendeleev's, atomic mass of some elements were given by some other scientists. But Newlands and Loberinus. Okay. But here what happened? He found that Mendeleev found that while arranging the elements, while seeing the properties of elements, he found that some of the elements' atomic mass is not correct. It is incorrect. So he corrected that mass because of his classification. Example given here: beryllium was corrected from 14.09 to 9.4. Beryllium atomic mass before Mendeleev it was 14.09, but because of his classification he corrected that one to 9.4 and it was placed before boron. Previously it was after boron. Now it is placed before boron. Second merit is that he kept vacant places for 3 undiscovered elements. This time, some elements were not discovered. People did not know about the elements. But by classifying the elements, he predicted. It was remarkable prediction. And it was correct prediction. So he predicted 3 elements are there in the nature that yet to be discovered. He kept vacant places for undiscovered elements in his table. Vacant places. After discovery, the places will be filled up. So it was really remarkable achievement of Mendeleev. He kept vacant places for 3 undiscovered elements and he named them also. He named them Eka boron. Eka is Sanskrit word. Eka boron, Eka aluminium and Eka silicon. And after their discovery, they are named as, Eka boron was named as scandium, Eka aluminium was named as gallium, and Eka silicon was named as germanium. Okay? After the discovery of these elements, they are named as, Eka boron are named as scandium. I am writing here. Eka boron is named as scandium. Okay. Eka aluminium is named as gallium. And Eka silicon is named as germanium. Keep in mind, Eka boron was named as scandium. So his prediction became absolutely perfect. Another success of his periodic table is that during his time noble gases were not discovered. You know noble gases? Noble gases: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. The first question is to you is that when Mendeleev classified the elements, he relates the elements with highly reactive elements. Can you tell me the name of those elements which he related? Yes? Hydrogen and oxygen. These are highly reactive elements and he related these elements with other elements while classifying the elements. Correct?
Yes.
How many elements were discovered in Mendeleev time? Mendeleev time, yes? 63 elements were discovered in Mendeleev time. Very good. Okay. Can you tell me how many groups he made in his periodic table? Yes? 8 groups he made in his periodic table. Okay. ठीक है. You know, mass is measured in kilogram.
Yes.
Mass is measured in kilogram. But atomic mass is measured in, can you tell me the unit? Yes? Huh? AMU. Very good. Can you tell me why atomic mass is measured in AMU? Why is atomic mass measured in AMU? Yes?
Because it's very less.
It's very less. The mass of the atom is very less. Okay. Regarding the merits of Mendeleev periodic table, okay, some elements masses were corrected. As far as example is concerned, can you tell me the example? Yes. Beryllium. What was the mass of beryllium before? Just raise the hand. Yes.
14.9.
14.9. Yes. After correction, what could be the mass?
9.4.
9.4. After correction, the mass is 9.4. Very good. Okay. Then, while preparing the table, Mendeleev kept 3 vacant places for undiscovered elements. What did he give name to undiscovered element? Just listen carefully. What did he give name to undiscovered element? Yes?
एका बोरॉन, एका ॲल्युमिनियम, एका सिलिकॉन.
Very good. Eka boron, eka aluminium, and eka silicon. Eka boron was later named as, yes,
Scandium.
scandium. Okay. Eka silicon was later named as
Germanium.
germanium. Very good. And eka aluminium was later named as Huda
Gallium.
gallium. Very good. Gallium. Okay. Mendeleev's time, there were no inert gases discovered. Inert gases were discovered later, after Mendeleev. But the inert gases were added to the periodic table without any difficulties. Can you tell me what do you mean by inert gas? Why they are called inert gases? Who will tell? Why they are called inert gases? Why they are inert? You might be knowing the example. Can you tell me the example? Example. 1 second. Yes, you tell example.
Helium, neon, krypton, xenon.
Argon, correct. These are the inert gases. But why are they called inert? They are also called as noble gases because they do not go for chemical combination, chemical reaction. They are inert in nature. They are inactive. Okay? So these are the merit points of Mendeleev periodic table. Okay? Tomorrow we will see the demerits of Mendeleev periodic table. There are certain drawbacks, there are certain limitations that also to be considered tomorrow, because in Mendeleev's time, you know, the concept of atomic number was not there, and that's why some anomalies are there in his periodic table that are removed in the next classification that was done by Mossel. Okay, thank you, goodbye.